What's my mother name?
What's up guys, KDub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and this is going to be the last call for the Queen's Cup. Guys, it's going to be ending here in a few hours, so if you don't have enough points to get your EX Cube, if you haven't got your Dragonite or Dragonair yet, now's your last chance to get it, because this event is going to be ending at 7:59 UTC, that's AM guys, in the morning. That's 3 AM Eastern Standard Time for me, East Coast in the States. So definitely get to it guys if you need those final wins, and if you do want to get this new mask, top 3,000 guys, you got to be in the top 3,000, get your final wins. And if you're short on points, we're going to have one more happy hour that's going to be between 2 and 2:59 UTC, which for me, Eastern Standard Time, that's basically 9 PM to 10 PM. So definitely check your time zones guys, see what the difference is between your time zone and UTC, but I have enough energy to play 2 matches, so that's what I did. And this deck's going to have a double dragons with a Nihilego, and we're just going to speed up the playback on this one guys, because you know it's 2 more matches and it's against a bot, but I wanted to share it with you guys. It's probably going to be a short video, mainly just being kind of like a last call warning for you guys if you maybe forgot that the event is ending so soon, because it is, it's only half as long as the last Queen's Cup, but I believe it's the same length as the first Queen's Cup that we got. So looks like the bot is playing pretty defensive with the Nihilego. I was trying to get my Sableye in position to go after it, but I am going to go Mega Gengar, go up, take the entry point. I'm going to challenge this Grovyle, and we're just going to smack it to the PC. Now, this Resh comes out. I'm like, has no chance of flying on me. If anything, I'm going to status it, or I'm going to knock it out. Really low chance that I get knocked out, and I hit a miss. So then, he's going to come at me with a double chance Tapu Koko, and that's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. I'm going to go after this Rush with my Mega Gengar because I don't want anything to get banished. So I'm trying to check to see if he has an overdrive, and he does have an overdrive. So he is threatening game, but I do have 2 fairy types on my team, which is pretty nice. So I got a little bit of extra backup for those Tapu Kokos, and I do like Mimikyu. And I am going to knock out that Rush with my Gengar, moving right through it. And I almost threw the game. And I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, there's no chance that he's going to land fly again. And I'm probably going to knock him out. No, he lands fly again. I'm like, is he going to land fly for a 3rd time? Lucky enough, we land dodge. And I'm like, all right, I've risked it way too much. Now, if I was playing up against anybody else but a bot, I probably wouldn't have been, I probably wouldn't be playing as aggressive or risky as this. But the bots tend to get better RNG anyway, so I should probably be playing a lot more careful. I'm going to go after this Nihilego with my Tapu Koko. Not going to get a knockout, just going to go neutral. So I am giving him the opportunity to attack me and get that Koko buff, but he doesn't take it. So I am going to back him up with a Max Revive. And yeah, this deck is actually kind of inspired, I believe, by one of Zoom's decks. I checked out one of his videos a long time ago where he was running like a double Max Revive, and it was kind of like a Phantom deck, but he had the Sceptile, and my Gengar is chain level 10, and Mega Gengar is pretty good. He's level 5, chain level, what I have 3 chain levels on Mega Gengar, 2 chain levels, so basically 3 with the Sableye. So just been kind of testing this deck out, see how I like it, and it's working pretty well. Try to go for that weight win, but I just take the goal. I'm not going to sit here and mess with the bot and make him burn all his plates. But the dragons were not even a factor in that match. We almost threw the game. If they would have landed fly, we probably would have had to spend a gem to rewind, which I've had to do a few times in this event. And I definitely recommend you guys do the same, especially when energy is 30. It costs 38 energy to play a match. If you get a bad roll or just RNG goes crazy and there's just like one bad roll that's really going to make you lose, 1 gem to rewind that, fix that mistake, and win versus losing all that energy. I don't know. It just makes sense to me. But we are going to land that play rough, and we are going to get the knockout finally. Like, Jesus, these Tapu Kokos just coming out the gate, double chance, X speed, like whatever plate they can use and attack whatever you pretty much put in the center. really annoying. So I am going to go make a Gengar because I'm like, look, if I knock out this Zapdos, that's game, right? Of course, Toxic. I don't know. Like, I want to put Carbonite into my Mega Gengar for that, you know, pretty much that specific situation just like that. You know, where you don't want to land that purple because the figure you're attacking like Zapdos or even Coco, anything that has a gold. But I am going to block him off. He doesn't have a hurdle jump, so I feel like that was an okay play. So I am going to try to put some pressure down on his side, and I think about getting a figure out, but I'm like, well, I can do that no matter what because he's going to have to gold block or attack. So he gold blocks with the Sceptile. So now I do bring out the Sableye, and he's going to attack my Coco and hits a miss. I'm like, finally, the bot getting some bad RNG for once. So I'm going to hop over on this side. Next turn, I definitely plan on surrounding, but he is going to X-Speed, but he hits Annihilate, and he moves there. Like, why would you not move next to your Sceptile? I didn't get that. So I consider maybe attacking him. I don't know. Would you guys attack in this situation? You know, there's a decent chance that we can knock him out with if he lands a single Leaf Blade and we land our Wild Charge, but you know, there's some pretty good odds that we lose that battle as well. He's going to go Mega Mewtwo Y, come back and attack. Unfortunately, we could not land the Mellow Wish. So I am going to max revive. I'm going to go with Gengar because I have weight on Coco, so I don't really have a choice. And he's going to go after my Sableye. Okay, so we get a burn down on the Blaziken. Pretty good. Don't want to get surrounded. Goal is still protected. Coco cannot bypass Mimikyu. It's been a while since I used Mimikyu, so, and he doesn't go for the attack, which is probably smart because, you know, Lunala's got a pretty good chance of knocking him out if he lands that Hypersonic. And Mega Mewtwo Y for me, it's like Annihilate, Hypersonic, all day. Like, very, very rare that he lands the white attack, which is what, the Psy Strike, I want to say? Ah, nice. We get the knockout. So then it's just like RNG. So, he doesn't have any other max revive, so I think I'd, you know, debate on whether or not to take the entry, and I decide to attack his Coco with my Gengar. You know, there was a risk of getting knocked out, but I can always take the entry point, and you know, on another turn, which I do. And then he lands the Steel Wing, so, I mean, look at this RNG, it's just ridiculous. You know, then I land the Moongeist. It's just, like, I can't lose right now. Like, how do you lose whenever you win that many rolls? And I've been noticing that in this game. You know, it's like playing, especially in this Queen's Cup, like I'll get a wave of just horrible RNG, like 7%, you know, less than 10% chance of losing, and I lose. But then I'll come back in a wave and just win every roll like this. So we do get the 2 wins in a row, guys. That's going to be enough to get us the 10,000 points. Even. I spent 10 gems to refill my energy one time, I believe. And then I spent, I don't know, 3 or 4 gems, I think, throughout the event on some rewinds. But there we go. We get an EX Cube. And then, look, who decides to show up? Karolin in, you know, perfect timing when we have 4 energy. So there's no way that we could wait within that hour and accumulate enough energy to reach 38. Like, the only way we would be able to play her is if we spent 10 gems to refill our energy. And I've been noticing it's been happening a lot in this event. I'll save my energy, I'll have enough, I'll be prepared when I play that last match so I can still have at least, you know, 15 energy or so. Because as you can see, she costs 38, but she gives you 400 points, or 600 points. That was 600 points. So double points, guys. But I don't need it. We got enough. We're good to go. We're almost in the top 1,000. So I definitely think we're safe for the top 3,000. So I don't really need to play anymore. I'll probably end up accumulating enough energy by the time the event ends that I'll play a couple more matches. But with that EX Cube and pulling the EX Cube that I just got, if you guys didn't see my last video with the booster opening, I got another EX Cube out of an enhancement booster. So we're sitting on a pile of resources, a ton of coins, a ton of metal, a ton of EX Cubes. Like, there's going to be some figures that are going to just be insanely powered up pretty soon. I'm not really sure who I want to invest in just yet, because I definitely plan on putting in a lot of resources into some of the Ultra Beasts that have yet to drop. You know, definitely Kartana and Blacephalon. Those two I think are going to be amazing. I'm hoping Xurkitree is really good as well. But, I don't know. I think probably Zapdos. Zapdos might be somebody's first choice, but you guys never know. Xurkitree could just completely hard counter Zapdos. Like, Xurkitree could come in and maybe put Zapdos out of commission. Like, we don't know. So, you know, with the new banner coming, I'm definitely not in any hurry to spend the resources that I do have, because I generally stick with one team, guys. Like, and that's why I have so many coins. That's why I have so many resources, because I don't just go and start leveling everything up like, oh, maybe I want to try this team and then get everything to level 5. Like, I save everything. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. That's going to wrap this one up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Get your wins in, guys. The event is going to end. And until the next one, later, guys.